Hey friends, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to another edition of the Find Your Craft Show. I've got a great beer for you guys this evening from Sierra Nevada out of Chico, California and Mills River, North Carolina. We're going to be taking a look at the Sidecar Orange IPA. Sierra Nevada actually releases a handful of these different Sidecar type IPAs. This one in particular is featuring some orange peel. So looking forward to a really fresh IPA as far as that goes. Never had the IPA, but I love Sierra Nevada and love what they're doing. So we're going to see what we've got. Little pour here, beautiful beer, beautiful golden color. I would even say almost going back towards the straw, not completely golden, kind of between kind of a yellowish gold, I would say. Pretty transparent. There's a little bit of a haze in there, not too much. Nice white head on the top, about a centimeter there, just with a careful pour. I'm sure if I gave it a little more of a brisk pour, a little more fuller pour, it would have a little bit bigger head there. But very pretty beer here. Almost kind of reminds me, just thinking about the oranges, almost kind of reminds me of juice in a way, like a clear type juice. But yeah, looking forward to this one. We'll see what we've got on the nose. Very fresh beer. Getting some malty sweetness in there. As I gave it a little whirl, that the foam just brightens up. A nice hoppy aroma, I think fresh floral and citrus hops, and then some nice orange complements there for sure. Very pleasant brew. Kind of reminds me of some of Sierra Nevada's IPAs as far as just the nose goes, but definitely some additional orange in there. So let's see what we've got. Cheers. Oh wow, you can definitely taste the orange in that. Ale brew with orange peel. Interesting note about that, orange peel is very oily. If you've ever taken an orange and made homemade orange juice or some kind of homemade fruit juice, and you squeeze that rind, you twist it. Even I'm thinking when you make some mixed drinks, like if you're making an old fashioned and you're using an orange peel, you squeeze that orange peel to get some of those oils into the drink. You could taste that in here. You can really taste those orange oils, which is really nice. It almost is kind of reminiscent of a resiny type taste that you would get from some hops, but you can definitely tell it is orange on this. That's what I go to immediately. It's such a pronounced flavor and even texture, I would say. The way it sits on your tongue, you can't miss it. As far as the malts go, I would say along the white bready type spectrum, not a whole lot going on there as far as the malt grain bill goes. Base malt for sure, and then amazing hoppy flavors. Think floral and citrus that kind of come in mid-taste, the bitterness last, and then those hoppy flavors kind of marry really well with the additional orange flavors. You get some nice orange notes in there, but the main thing I'm tasting orange rind all day long. And that kind of holds true with what they say, ale brew with orange peel. They've definitely used the orange peel in here. Now, I'd be interested to know, did they just throw a bunch of orange peel in there? Did they mash them up a little bit? Did they squeeze them, like squeeze the oils out into the brew before throwing them in? I would be very interested to know that, because you can get different types of flavors and concentrations of flavors with your method as far as that goes. But this is an interesting beer. I can't say that it's one of my favorites, but it's a nice change. Kind of gives you a different kind of freshness, an orangey type freshness, complementing some of those citrus hops. But it's a very flavorful, very crisp, very clean. Not a bad brew at all. But cheers to Sierra Nevada on this one. I'm going to take one more sip just because it's so fresh. Thank you guys so much for following along. If you like what you saw, if you love great beer, press that little subscribe button down in my left, your right-hand corner. I would love to have you a subscriber, be a part of this amazing community. Hope you guys have an amazing night. Take care and cheers.